I was looking for a way to create music that alters your state of mind as a listener rather than manipulates your emotions and kind of directs you what to feel. The passion to explore that started before I started to write music for films, but it became very useful when I got to that. As at the beginning, the main comments I was getting from the director and everybody around is, very beautiful, less. Very beautiful, a bit less. Less movement, less chords, don't... And I quite quickly got it and understood that I need to capture less space and leave more space for everything, for all the other things that are happening. And back to this music that more alters your state of mind, very inviting and very, not always pleasant, but what I'm trying to tell is a loop that can run forever, basically. It's a very thin line to find this very balanced sweet spot between, changes or something that keeps you alert enough to stay, to follow what's happening, and the other way, which is too much information and your brain gets tired and jumps to the other to start to analyze and gets you distracted. And the inspiration came from nature, of course. One day I found myself, lying in a beautiful place next to a river, listening to the birds, listening to... I'm sure all of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I could do that forever. And ask myself, why? Why in this case? It's the same things, same birds, the same wind, the same water sounds, and the same once in a while, unexpected sound, for instance, a new animal appearing in or whatever, or an airplane pass. Why I can listen and it puts me in this so pleasant, receptive state of mind where I can, if you want to talk to me, that would be the moment. You know what I mean? I'm totally open, totally there. So I try to imitate this. I call this chapter a generative music, kind of a music that you feed and kind of recreate itself. Back to this experience next to the river. So what was happening there? Okay, let's split it. Of course, it's much richer, but let's split it to, 4 or 5 different elements, right? The wind, the water, the birds, and so on. They do kind of the same things. It's so-called loops, but they never start and finish at the same time. So it's enough, I realized that enough for my brain that something is slightly altered and not exactly the same as what it came from. It's enough to keep him interested enough and follow what's going on, but not to be preoccupied and try to actively analyze it and try to categorize it and so on and so on. So my imitation to that was in these 4 or 5 loop stations that I feed in, create little loops that I can also later go on and alter, but those loops are absolutely not synced, so they will never start and end at the same time. So it can pretty much roll for a long period of time, and it's the same but not exactly the same. So and for film score, sometimes it's exactly the sweet spot that you need for something to roll in the background, kind of get me into what's going on, but not to preoccupy me too much and have me distracted from the story or from something else. Quick demonstration and we move on. looping station, one more. So we moved here. So we have two loop stations running there. Let's continue. Let's add some bass. Let's drop all that here. Stop that. Let's add one more element to it. Very gentle one. Let's add something else right here. Okay, so that might not be the perfect film score music, of course. It was freestyle demonstration of these elements. Hope you can take it and develop it further. The main idea is, of course, few different elements that are running in parallel to each other, and recreate new things just by starting and ending in different places all the time. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.